What's up guys, today of course I'll be reviewing and breaking down the very unique bolt-action sniper rifle in Battlefield 1 called the Martini-Henry Infantry Rifle. I'll discuss optimum strategies when using this weapon in terms of, say, range, reloads, where you should be, and breaking down the numbers to help you better understand the weapon. To get the thing, you're going to need to be rank 10 in the Scout class and spend 200 war bonds to unlock it. So let's get to the stats. To start, it has a very low 38 round per minute fire rate, a very low 440 meters per second bullet velocity, a 12 meters per second squared gravitational constant, and if you consider that Earth's gravitational constant is 9.8 meters per second squared, it means you're going to be seeing some substantial bullet drop over longer ranges. And in fact, you can actually see the bullets start to drop a bit in terms of like the effect that gravity has on it, just about a bit past 150 meters, which compared to other sniper rifles is actually a bit soon. The magazine size for this weapon is 1, but it holds 30 rounds total, so you shouldn't run out for a while. The bolt cycling speed is quite low as well, especially compared to other weapons. You can add a bayonet to it, which you probably will need at times if someone charges you in close quarters. And interesting to note, you can only use iron sights. Magnification only goes up to 2 times. So you're probably asking, this thing doesn't have a scope, reloads slow, holds 1 round, low bullet velocity, high gravitational constant. Why am I ever going to use this? Let's keep going. The damage chart states that the weapon has a base damage of 90 all the way up to 20 meters away, and then it increases to its max damage of 100 at 30 meters, stays at 100 damage until 80 meters, and then drops down back to 80 damage at about 120 meters. So the gist of the reasons why to use this weapon is simple. It's a one-hit kill weapon from 30 to 80 meters away, and at any range if you land a headshot. So basically, if you can keep spacing and keep the enemies in that 30 to 80 meter range and you can get used to iron sights, it's actually a very good option for medium range sniping. You're absolutely going to have cover. You should absolutely have cover. You should absolutely have teammates to cover your flanks because you will not have the firepower to take out a couple of people in a row. And you won't suffer any horizontal deviation with this weapon. It's just straight ahead. If you have those certain parameters with you at times, in that 30 to 80 meter range, even 100 meters if you're aiming for the headshots, you can do some damage with this thing. In terms of reload speeds, because you're only loading a single round, it takes 2.5 seconds from start to finish of the animations to reload a single round. So yeah, that's quite a bit of time between single round shots. So basically, what ranges and situations does this weapon excel? As noted earlier, the weapon outputs a max damage of 100 at the 30 to 80 meter mark, so you're going to want to stay in medium range for that one hit kill to the chest and above. It's not really suited to any other range other than its niche because, like I said, the 1 round magazine, slow reload, slow bullet velocity, slow fire rate. It's probably the single worst aggressive sniping option in the game. Don't even try it unless you really like putting yourself through some agony. There are far better options for longer range shooting as well, because not only will those weapons have faster bullet velocities, they're going to have higher magnification scopes. For that medium niche range of say 30 to 100 meters, if you're aiming for headshots especially, it's actually quite effective if you have some cover and you're accurate and you have some teammates covering your flanks. It's not completely useless. It's very niche, it's very situational. But in the hands of someone that's a good shot and knows how to position himself, you can rack up big games with this thing in this range. So the big question, what's my rating for this weapon and how often would I use it? So again, I've said a few times, it's a niche weapon, and I consider it a more fun weapon than an effective weapon, to put it that way. It can be effective in the right hands. I've had a couple of 20 kill rush matches with this thing, 2 KD, 3 KD, so you have to really monitor where you are and where your teammates are. But other than that, there's far more effective sniper rifle options at any ranges, even the medium range niche like this, like the Mark III could probably beat this one out at all ranges. So in terms of a rating, I'd have to give it a 7 out of 10 because as much as it's very good at its niche, it's definitely not something that you'd probably want to use all the time if you really want to annihilate a server, for example. That's it. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.